Assalamu alaikum. Tonight's name is Al-Haleem. Allah Ta'ala is Al-Haleem. Haleem means forbearing, which is a big word for somebody who doesn't get angry very easily or quickly. Somebody who's patient when maybe people aren't being so nice. Let's think about ourselves. Let's imagine that every single time your brother or sister walks by you, they bump into you. The first time it happens, you might ignore it. You maybe think that it was an accident. But every time they keep coming back across the room, they bump you. And they bump you and bump you and bump you. It's going to be only a couple of times until you say, hey, cut it out. Stop it. That bothers me. We don't have as much patience as Allah does when it comes to those sorts of things. But Allah is Al-Haleem. People spend their entire lives not listening to Allah, disobeying Allah, not even believing in Allah, or believing wrong things about Allah, making up things about Allah. And then, if one day comes where that person has a change of heart and comes and says, Allah, I'm sorry, forgive me, Allah is going to forgive that person. He's not going to hesitate. He's not going to be so annoyed at that person from all the things that they've done their entire lives that He would say no. Whereas if it were you and me, if someone bumped us maybe 100 times, 200 times, and then they said that they were sorry, it would be really hard to forgive that person. Allah is also Al-Haleem because even despite the fact that so many people don't believe in Allah, or they believe wrong things about Allah, or make up things about Allah, Allah still gives them all the good things in life. He still gives them food, He still gives them clothes, He still gives them toys and happiness, families, a nice place to live. Allah gives that to everybody, and He doesn't withhold it from people even if they don't believe in Him. That's because Allah is Al-Haleem. He's patient. He's not going to get angry quickly. Only people who never say they're sorry, who never repent, who knew what the right thing to do was and decided that they weren't going to do it. The people who knew what was the right thing to believe, but they decided that they're not going to believe in that, and they die like that. Those are the only people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala isn't going to forgive. But if you change your mind and say you're sorry, it doesn't matter what you've done before, Allah is going to forgive you because Allah is Al-Haleem. That's all for tonight. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.